Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with a quick video on how to make an average stout better. The main way, which is what we're going to talk about today, is to take a stout such as this one here, which I reviewed on my channel not too long ago. It's an okay stout. It's a B minus, okay? Redneck Christmas Stout. So you hear a lot about these bourbon barrel-aged stouts and, the new Goose Island 2018 Bourbon County Stout variants were released nationally on Black Friday. So I got to thinking, and I've done this before, I just really haven't seen too many videos talking about this kind of stuff. So really what you do is you take a stout like this. It's okay. It's good, but it's not great or excellent. You take a stout like this and, of course, a glass. Before you pour it, though, you take a good whiskey or your favorite whiskey. I don't really have anything too good right now, but I'm looking at a blended scotch here, okay? So take this blended scotch whiskey, and what you want to do is just pour a shot or more, depending on how strong you want it to be. Pour a little bit in the bottom of the glass. That's a little bit more than I had anticipated, but it'll do for this video. This is an 8% alcohol imperial stout with chocolate, coffee, and peppermint flavors in it. And then you take the beer and you pour it on top of the liquor. So now what you end up with, instead of an 8% average stout, you have a 10 to 11% barrel, and not a barrel-aged stout, but you have a stout with whiskey flavors in it. This one being scotch. I would have preferred to have put bourbon in here to make it more like a bourbon barrel-aged stout, but I didn't have any bourbon on hand, so I'm just dealing with what I have. So I have a stout that I think is okay, and I added a little whiskey in the bottom and then poured the stout on top. So now I have a really super imperial, not barrel aged, but barrel aged mimic stout right here. And let's give it a sip. It's better. It's got more smoky qualities from the scotch. It's not really any boozier because this beer is so darkly roasted and heavy bodied that you're not noticing any of the extra alcohol. But what it does do is it adds a little bit of flavor. You're getting a little bit more, you're getting barrel presence, which you weren't getting before because this isn't a barrel aged stout. You're getting some nice whiskey notes. And the beer itself is a little bit more enjoyable. So if you have an average stout and you're not really into it, it's okay, but you think it could be better, put a little bit of whiskey in the glass before you pour the beer and then drink it. I think it will make for a better beer. It's not quite a barrel-aged stout, or it's not by any means, really, but it does improve the quality of the beer, and I think more people should do this with stouts, especially cheaper stouts, that they're not, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a bourbon barrel-aged stout or a whiskey barrel-aged stout, buy a cheap stout that's okay, and put some good whiskey on the bottom, top it off with the stout, and you might be surprised at the end result. So that'll do it for this quick little review, or quick little video, I should say. I hope you guys are having a great day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.